Path of Air 47 completed, and that's going to be two very good pen pieces coming into the account. So I wasn't really recording because I didn't expect to get anything crazy, but we got a 104, which is pretty wild, and I'm gonna reforge that. But I, the hell, like this RNG is starting to be a little bit unreal. I'm just saying. Don't hate me, guys. Path of Air 48 completed, and what do we get? Wukong and Various, or no, Merciless Glutton. Not bad. We've got 5 more Moonlight Summons to do, and while we're doing this, I kind of want to quickly address a lot of the comments you guys have been making on the previous video about why, New Kid Aiden is so high value. One of the reasons why New Kid Aiden is super high value is because he's going to be one of the most reliable answers into comps that, involve Harsetti. And yes, I know, ARAM is out and stuff like that, but having him as like a strong AoE unit against Harsetti with paired with some light knights is very very strong, right? One S3 can kind of just delete a unit off the board, assuming it's not like Boss Arunka or something like that. That's the first thing. The second thing is that he's a thief, and one of the great things about thieves in Guild War defense is that they can use dodge artifacts. They can use Secret Art Storm Sword to trap cleavers and stuff like that, right? Oh my god, we got an MO5. Ain't no fucking way the luck continues. Another Ranger. Oh my, what the ruck is this? Wow. Holy shitballs. What the ruckery? Damn. Okay. Wow. Okay, I was not expecting an L5, but I mean, holy shit. Damn. Okay. Wow. Wow. Okay. Yeah, as I was saying, New Kid Aiden is really, really strong for, Guild War defense in particular, as any other, 4-star, thief would be, like BBK, right? You think about BBK, she's very strong in that sense as well. They share some similarities, but, obviously Aiden is going to have, 70% evasion, which is a little bit annoying to deal with, which is why I really want to have Aiden on the account, right? It'll help me in arena battles as well. So that's the main reason why. So I just want to kind of give you guys a quick little update as to, why a lot of you guys are wondering why New Kid Aiden's good. But what the hell? We got Helion Lua. Let's go. And now a lot of you guys did say that in my comments I should go for a blue flan. Since she's getting a buff, and I think you guys make a really good point about that. Blue Flan getting a buff with the reset, the pushback, the death break. I will go ahead and pick her up. So thank you to everyone that commented to go for the Blue Flan. Let's go, Blue Flan, Unlockerinoed. Don't know when I'm actually going to be able to use her, but surely we'll find a place in Guild War. So on my account right now, I have a bunch of artifacts, but I don't have Janua's best in slot, which obviously is going to be Windrider. And there's going to be a lot of times in Guild War where I will have to run Genua on Symbol of Unity, that I'm aware. But there are times where I will need to have Windrider as well, as Summer Photogenic is, obviously not maxed, or I might need it on Arunka at a later time. So right now, I obviously have no powder, so I can't get the Windrider that's in the shop. I am going to go ahead and use my artifact selector and pick up a Windrider, as that's going to be one of the best thief arties I can possibly have on the account. And that's exactly what I'm going to pick up right here, in case you're wondering. 5 more Galaxy bookmarks coming into the account since we are on another day for the Epic Dash event. Ain't no way I get another ML5. Otherwise, I'm really not going to beat the allegations. Alright. Please? I was going to say F Maya, but that's a unique, and this is actually usable in Guild War, so I like it. Okay, Thief? Oh, man. No New Kid Aiden today, GG. But it's a unique. Specialty change, Doris, completed. Another 5-star artifact coming into the account. As always, we're always looking for the Holy Sacrificer. And let's see if we get it. God damn it. Now, I normally wouldn't make a clip in the episode with anything regarding pets, because I think that's really boring. But I also realized making this series, a lot of people can actually learn from, I guess, how I view the game. And maybe if this even helps one new player, I think it's probably worth keeping in the video. So pretty much, I'm basically working on building a lot of characters, right? And you can see that I have a lot of characters that I need to build, particularly fire, right? Which means I have Aram, Carrot, Aramintha, and that's just, it's so many, even Katie's later on, right? And maybe even Mercedes for Rift. And the main issue is that I need to get a lot, and when I say a lot, I need to get a shit ton of runes. And before I actually, grind a ton of runes, which I already have been kind of, but this is still not enough, right? I have to do specialty changes and it's going to be really inconvenient. But the whole point of this clip is, the importance of leveling your pets early on, right? So making sure that you're buying out these tickets, even if it costs 5 million, like I'm still spending it right now. Well, I haven't bought this yet, but I'm gonna buy that as well, and I'm not gonna touch it with gems because that's a little bit too much. But I think as a new player, you have to buy these. You have to make this a priority, even if it puts you into like a gold deficit, right? You can see that I have a lot of stigma, and I've been really managing my resources well by farming adventure. Basically, anytime I'm editing or AFK or playing a theory restart, whatever. Okay, and the importance is I want to highlight is making a rune pet because the rune pet actually in the long run is going to grant you so much return on your energy that you're investing in altar, right? And so with that being said, I'm gonna just kind of showcase how I kind of do my pets. Anything that's A, B, C, D, I just sell instantly. I do tick the do not include special pets, which basically just means that if like these pets like Groot, right? Like this guy, you can see that he's like a moonlight, so I want to save that. I don't want to get him sold by accident. And I'm just gonna basically sell it out. And I am gonna actually increase my inventory slots just so I don't lose my mind. So I'm gonna go ahead and press 10 and I'm just gonna just rip through all of them. Hopefully, I can get some S ones. Anything S, you just kind of want to keep. Eventually, you can fodder them, but until you have like a huge plethora of pets available, typically you're not really gonna want to sell off any S pets, right? Moonlight pets are nice. Mainly, they're just used for display purposes. And we did get Epic Rune, but we already have that, so it's not super optimal. As you can see, we have Epic Rune, we're looking for Common, and we're looking for Greater, right? So same thing, I'm just gonna sell them off one at a time and just go for the Adopt. Hopefully we can hit a Greater S. Still not that one. And nope, that's not it. And that's not it, but that's very good. For Adventure, this is very good. As you can see in my Adventure pet right now, I don't actually have that. So I'm gonna actually build that and fuse it in, which is gonna be very, very helpful. Because I basically need to get rid of this hunt skill, right? A hunt skill with my adventure pet just makes no sense. It's not optimal whatsoever. But the point of this clip is not for my adventure pet. It's for the spirit altar, right? And I only have 20 tickets left. So unfortunately, this is going to be the best that I'm going to be able to run for the time being. But because that's happened, we're going to go ahead and raise our this pet, and we're going to just try to level her up ASAP because she's going to be super valuable. And make sure I inherit the right skill and synthesize. And it's going to be a little bit inconvenient because obviously like going from, a 2-star, 3-star to 4-star, it is very tedious. And, you are going to have to keep some of these lower ones just as like fodder. But in the grand scheme of things, it's not a big deal. I'm not going to, I'll use this one. And just kind of synthesize them. And obviously, if you guys already know how this works, like if you're like a, pretty veteran player, you can kind of just skip through this part. But if this helps you, or you're trying to let it run, I would appreciate it as well. We're going to level this up, try to synthesize it. We don't have a 3-star, which means we're going to have to build a 3-star. And I don't think this could potentially be a Rift pet. So I'm going to try to just raise another noob one. But I do think that there is room to maybe, improve the pet system. I mean, it's already been improved very well, to be honest with you. Like it's from when I was a new player compared to now, definitely there has been so many, updates to improve the player experience. So, hats off to Smilegate for doing that already up to this point. But yeah, we're just gonna synthesize it and gonna get this one with this one and just two random synthesize. And I know a lot of the veteran players that are in this part of the video, like they know exactly what I'm talking about. Like it used to be really, really really aids to do this stuff. And now I'm gonna synthesize with oh no, this is a 5-star. Oh my god, I'm not gonna have enough tickets. All right, well, you get the idea. I don't have enough tickets to actually level it up all the way because I'm broke, but you get the idea that you're going to want to basically use this catalyst and then replace the hunt one. But yeah, get baited. GG.
Sleep, but Path of Air 49 completed. Means we get 10 more pulls on the account. Let's see if I get anything good. Of course not. 5 galaxy pulls. You already know what I'm gonna do. Nothing. Nothing. It's not New Canadian, so I don't care. Nothing. And nothing. Fair 50 completed.
Now, one of the best hunts or things to farm in the game is obviously Rift. And I think it's about time we start making a Rift team. And I wasn't really able to kind of theory craft the perfect team for Rift. I'm also RC7 on my main, by the way, as I am kind of saving for like a Cope Lethe event. But I don't really know what I'm doing during this Rift. And, who better than to ask a PV Go like somebody you may or may not know. So I'd like to introduce you guys to Mr. Moriya-ism, or Maria as I like to call him.
So the only thing that you have to decide is, do you want Carrot or Aramintha? Because your RC21 team is Charlotte plus Carrot, but then from RC 1 to 20, technically Aramintha is better than Carrot. It just depends if you care about like using anything on Aramintha.
I don't mind. I mean, I'm kind of going for like the most efficient team possible to kind of clear the content.
Yeah, it just kind of feels bad because you stop using her at 20. But if you don't mind using the resources, then it's fine.
Yeah, I don't mind at all.
I guess we can gear first. Do you have Touch of Echoes?
I sure hope so. Let's see. It's cooked.
No healing artifact at all is so sad.
Oh, that's why I brought you on, man.
Because usually it might be Shamadra Staff. It's either Shamadra Staff or Doctor's Bag. Let me see. What is this number? So it's 30% at plus 15, 30% extra healing versus what is Doctor's Bag? Oh, okay, Shamadra is probably better. I mean, you can move some stuff around later and try and take less good gear.
Okay.
Like for now, this is probably fine.
Maybe I can find a 7-speed piece.
Like that.
That's probably okay.
Probably.
Okay.
We'll see what happens with the healing later.
Maybe we'll try this.
You're like missing like a little bit of crit, but it is what it is. So here you only have Hazel's skill tree, which is plus 10 effectiveness. So and you need 105 effectiveness minimum. So it's 95 effectiveness minimum for Aramintha. And then try to get like around 177-ish speed.
177 speed? Okay.
Ish speed with like 95 effectiveness, yeah.
Do we want like an attack right side kind of thing?
Yeah, this is the hard one because we had the showdown event that just gave you the rift gear, but that's not here right now.
Shit. Okay, it's not gonna be easy.
5 minutes later.
Reforged the helmet will push me to 178.
No, it's base.
I'll just wait.
It's base. The helmet's base, right?
Oh, it's base. Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay. Is 177 gonna be
Who-
okay?
Yeah, I have my 177.
157?
Okay, that works.
Okay.
The 5 speed was perfect.
Yep.
This is really squishy, but we'll figure it out. Also, this boss blocks dual attacks and CR pushes.
Okay.
That's why stuff like Warhorn level isn't going to affect your run at all. Because the CR push gets blocked anyways.
Well, we didn't die turn 1, so that's good.
Yeah. Also, one nice thing about this specific setup is you're actually allowed to run Magic for Friends. If you're doing it with Carrot... Okay, that's a little bit unlucky. This might be a speed RNG thing. Just Carrot, or Aramintha not getting her S3 off in time there.
Rip.
It's up to you if you want to like try and tune that more. I think your gear is a little bit limited, but it would be like speed up Aramintha by 1 speed.
1 speed up.
Yeah. Usually when stuff like that happens, you just go up in like increments of 1.
Because
in a super- In a super long fight, you're taking so many turns. This happens in Hall of Trials a lot too. Like, it's 1 speed, but you take so many turns that like that 1 speed ends up becoming like a lot of CR in the long run. Or you can just live with like the variable S1, or like sometimes her not cutting the boss there.
Would that be a difference of like clearing it in a 2-run or a 3-run versus not?
That's a maybe, because like your runs are going to have so much variance between them that maybe it wouldn't be a breakpoint and maybe it would.
I see.
Because it's all burn and bleed and none of them ignore FRES, so
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a very HR answer from a PvE person, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
Just because it's like there's been some other rifts where it's easier to say like, yes, if you don't do this, it will be a breakpoint, but because your damage varies so much, it's just like it definitely is going to cost you damage though, because that's like 2 burns worth of damage.
Right, for sure.
I think it's technically 6 burns because the Surin S3 extends.
Man, I didn't even know Surin S3 extends debuffs until today. She's
Oh,
the speed imprint. Surely Hazel keeps us alive.
Closer to a certain death. I think like if you can get her like 100 or 200 defense, it's probably fine. This is one of the unfortunate things where you have so much debuff from the boss on this turn, but there's not really any way to get it to like take a turn there. But this is just slightly under a 4-run clear, or slightly over a 4-run clear at this pace.
Is that like decent for like a new account?
For a brand new account, yeah.
Okay.
The thing about this is that it's like, well, okay, right now it's like insane value, right, because of the rift chest.
Mm-hmm.
If you're doing a 4-run clear, it costs you like twice as much energy to clear, but or compared to like a 1-shot. But at RC21, I think 1-shotting is pretty easy.
Just gotta get there first.
Yeah, 2-shotting is
Probably-
trivial at RC21, and then like 1-shotting isn't that bad, I think.
Definitely think I should
probably
probably
be more
raise the Shamadra and the Aramintha speed.
I would say like 1 speed on Aramintha, and then maybe up Shamadras, yeah.
Okay.
The Shamadras is like, I feel like you're not going to use that artifact much.
I could use
You
it.
can use
I
a
could
little
use
bit.
it. I could use it. When I need a
That
little
one's up to you,
Nirvana.
because you could also just like give Surin like 100 more defense, and it's fine.
I feel like leveling an artifact is easier than getting a gear right now.
Yeah. It would be 10% more healing, so I think that kind of adds up, but it's also not like a ton. Aramintha also has the bonus of boosting attack by herself. You have 3 attack buffers in this team, it's kind of insane. I think it's this turn. Yeah, 178 speed makes it so that there's like an earlier turn where, because the boss gets 10% CR push every time somebody moves, there's like an earlier turn where Hazel fails to cut the boss, so it's like, whatever. Basically, 178 speed makes that S3 not get stripped. So Mercedes gets the double S2 here. That's why I have her at 178. But like, so like that, I'm just saying like that is the damage you would be missing out on pretty much. Also this bleed, I guess. So it takes a good amount of damage at the end of the run pretty much if you don't have Hazel at that speed.
Man, this is so technical. Holy.
This is looking, this is so close. I can't tell if this is going to be like, well, you're on 8 already, right? I think you're already on, you know, you did way more damage this run.
So I guess you would love that for PvE to not have 15%.
Yeah, I mean, 15% kind of doesn't exist in a lot of PvE already to an extent. They're just a bit meaner about it in... Oh, that's interesting. They're a bit meaner about it in Rift because it only applies to Robin. Yeah, Robin's. Oh yeah, so Robin. Let me see which device this is. There's an RC1 device. It's the first one when Ranger Hero in the back row uses skill 2, extends debuff duration to the target by 1 turn, and then the maximum applicable effectiveness chance increases from 85 to 100%. I thought that only applied to her S2. It applies to every single one of her skills. It just makes it so she can't get 15% in.
Would you say Robin makes this rift way easier?
Yeah. Like, trivially easy.
I see.
I think this is still better than Fire or Ice Rift though, because Ice Rift you couldn't one shot at RC21. It was so bad. Like at least this Rift Robin Charlotte still one shots. Or not Robin. What is it? Carrot Charlotte.
And that's better than any Robin team at RC21.
No, Robin. It's Robin. Robin plus Carrot or Robin plus Charlotte is the fastest team. Then Robin solo. Then Robin solo with worse gear, and then it's Carrot Charlotte.
I see.
And then Mercedes Carrot is the really scuffed one. Have you taken a look at the new Trial of the Constellations thing yet?
I have not, man. I haven't thought of doing it yet because I feel like it might be a bit hard without any units on my account. But
Or on your main?
Oh, on my main? Yeah, I've done all of it.
Yeah, like they make you ignore F-res there too. Or not ignore F-res, ignore 15%.
I didn't even notice that. I just literally like click your video and then I just copy and I just hit go.
Yeah. That's why some of the effectiveness values are really high, because the since it doesn't make you ignore 15%, it just like you have to actually like get the extra 15% effectiveness. So you need a lot more effectiveness on your unit for PvE these days.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm feeling 95 and oh, that's scuffed.
It's fine. This is a bit scuffed, but it's okay because you passed 25% checkpoint anyways.
Right, the goal is a 4 run, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say like even having just 105 effectiveness on DPS on a new account is pretty hard to make.
Yeah, that's why the showdown event was like insane, because they were just like, here's your rest gear. I was like, oh, okay.
What's the showdown event?
That was
the one previously, right?
Yes. During the Origin event, the Robin Renock, not Robin,
yeah.
Orca Crow Renock.
Right.
They gave you 2 full sets of perfect like burn gear.
Yeah, I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, since they gave you 2 full sets, it was really hard to not have like a working Rift team after that.
Oh, we survived
Jesus,
the crit. At least we survived.
It better not crit again. Actually, this is a different one. This is the strip one. The strip one does less damage. Also, Hall Trials ignores F-res now.
Oh, what?
So yeah, Hall Trials ignores F-res.
Since ever? Or
I think after the second or from the third or fourth rotation since the revamp.
Oh, dang.
It did not for the first 2, which was very, very bad.
Dang.
So yeah, they mentioned it in that dev talk ages ago, right? Where they were like, oh, everybody wants to remove 15%, but we can't because it's baked into the game. Maybe we'll do it for future content, and then they actually did do it for future content.
Dang.
It took them years to deliver on that promise, but
at least they delivered.
Yeah.
Okay. First rift run.
We're unclear,
Good. Yeah.
Definitely, like with better gear, this becomes 3 run clear pretty easily, I think. But we have the rift chest right now, so I think a 4 run clear is still really good value.
Yeah, I think just getting this working and running in the background while I clear out like episode 4 and 5 is just probably the most optimal. Plus, I'm missing out on like Mercedes Magic for Friends levels and like her imprints and like Surin's
imprints would help a lot with your consistency.
Yeah, missing Surin Build sucks too.
Effectiveness. Yeah,
but if I feel like if I don't have to put the stats in effectiveness, then I can put it into like bulk or something.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
and also just because you're on a new account, like getting more stats for free is very appreciated.
Yeah, for sure.
So this is probably a 4 or 5 run clear, just the way it is. Also, your damage ramp's like very fast this rift compared to the other ones, I would say, from the RC levels, just because it's all like in the burn and bleed damage.
Right.
Like the vast majority of your damage is already coming from the burns and bleeds, and also the burns and bleeds ramp faster than anything else.
Oh, I see. Okay, so I think that one speed we increase just let her get the turn in there.
Yeah. And you hope that it's not speed RNG related.
Right.
The good thing is that with a lot of these bosses taking their turn at the very start, the boss itself has no speed RNG because it starts at 0 every single time.
Oh, I see.
Just took a turn already. Yeah. Technically, the boss starts at 100, and then your units start at 0 plus their speed RNG, but since the boss is at 100, it like negates any speed RNG on the boss.
You know, if there's anything that I've learned from having this conversation with you, it's that there's way more to PvE than I expected.
A lot of it is very min-maxy. Oh, there goes your
Ah,
server.
shit. Yeah, that's PoE diff right there.
Until you get that, like, bulk slash... Do you have Victorious Flag?
No, I don't think so.
What did you do with your armbands?
I bought Warhorn, I bought Symbol, and that's about it.
Damn.
It's pretty much everything, kind of.
It'll be fine. Without Surin, your damage kind of tanks very, very hard, as you can see.
Yeah.
I don't even think it's like a Surin specific thing. Or, I mean, it is because of Surin, but you very much need, like, just a force unit to hit the boss, since so many of these effects are based on actually hitting the boss with stuff.
It's probably gonna be
So, yeah.
a 4 run then, yeah.
This is you basically did not have a run here. I would yield this.
Yeah, okay.
If you're like, you could consider just like not doing Rift until you fix that bulk issue if you want. All right, good luck.
Yeah, don't worry, I'll bug you if I need you.
Sure.
Path of Air 51 completed, and we got a Bazaar and last tea time. Useless. Alright, it is a new day on the account, so you already know what that means. More Moonlight summons coming into the account. I'm still looking for new Kid Aiden, so hopefully... Oh, unique. Nice. I can use that as an imprint. I only need like 5 more silks. And I know there's going to be one guy in the comments talking about Greed Silk. And I only have one word to say to you. Rack. And no MO5. That's okay. 21 pulls coming into the account. So let's see if we get anything good. Absolutely not. But the next one, okay. Black Hand of the Goddess. Not bad, not bad. And just one more for the culture. No shine, GG. Path of Air 52 completed. That means we got some more pulls. 10 covenants coming into the account. Let's see if we get anything good. Nothing. 5 galaxy summons. Shall we get anything good? New Kid Aiden. New. Nope. Never mind. Okay. G-Perg. Come on. New Kid Aiden. You know you want to come home. Show me a thief. Don't tell me another G-Perg. Rack. Come on. New Kid Aiden. Come on. New Kid Aiden. New Kid Aiden. God damn it. New Kid Aiden. New Kid Aiden. Thief. New Kid Aiden. New Kid Aiden. No, a BBK2.